This week on the vlog, we're going to take a behind the scenes look at HPA Labs, where we film our course material, what we're working on at the moment, and who works here. G'day, I'm Taz from HPA, Customer Service Manager and all-around keyboardist, I guess. By popular request, in today's vlog episode, we're going to take a look around the workshop, see what's going on. So we're located in Queenstown, in the South Island of New Zealand. Basically ended up here from a coin toss between Ben and Andre, who didn't want to live in the North Island, in the two major centres there, Wellington or Auckland, but really liked Queenstown and also Nelson. So yeah, tossed the coin, and this is where it landed. So it's pretty lucky for us that we get to work here. So you might see behind me here that we've got Andre just preparing for today's Gold Member Only webinar lesson. Today we're going to be covering an ECU Master topic, which is pretty exciting. We're going to get stuck into more of those this year for you guys as requested. This is Jomo. What are you doing, Jomo?
Got a pack save, you want anything?
Yeah.
Yeah? Afghans?
A giant family bacon and egg pie. Okay, how's these?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Could be keen.
Don't want to.
Doesn't want bacon and egg pie. So in the workshop here we have the FD3SRX7 project, the black GT86, Racecraft GT86, the SR20V powered Nissan 350Z, and of course the black STI you might have seen in the background before that's being used for today's webinar. Yeah, so the white RX7 just here, we've just gotten running recently. It's running the Adaptronic and the Turblown Borg Warner turbo kit, as you probably know, we've covered previously. And then the black GT86, which has just had some aero arrive today, a rear diffuser and a front splitter. Might be a spoiler or something there as well. It's going to go on the car for the Endurance Series coming up later in the year. And of course the 3UZ's being rebuilt for that at the moment as well. Not too far away, a couple of weeks at most, hopefully. Otherwise we won't be racing.
About that.
Not racing?
So it turns out that there's been a bit of a delay with the pistons.
Oh yeah.
What's going on?
Hey Scott, what are you doing?
The one that's in there thinks Hero 7. It's not.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
You can tell we're busy, given the state of the workshop at the moment. Brandon's been flat out today, although you can't see him, trust me, he's flat out, probably having lunch. And then the Racecraft GT86, which was a little bit worse for wear the other week. Andre had a bit of a misshift, but it's coming together really nicely and quite quickly considering the fact it went into the side of a bridge. So it could be worse, and as far as things go, we're pretty happy with all of that. So here's the 350Z that we get a lot of messages and emails about what it's up to at the moment. It's just waiting on some wiring, just because we lost Zach, who we dearly miss. We miss you, Zach. Things kind of went by the wayside a little, and we're just working out a plan to get that up and running soon. And of course, in the meantime, we did purchase the black 86, which we're using for endurance racing, which was the original purpose for this SR20 powered 350Z. So also in the background here, you might see the 3UZ that's going into the FJ40 repower, or BJ40 or BJ42, depending what kind of purist you are. And the old 1UZ that died a fiery death at the hands of Ben at Teretonga a couple of weeks ago, or months ago now. Kind of not sure what to do with it yet. It's a bit big to hang on the wall as a trophy. At the moment we're still working on a fabrication room. We plan to move some of the lathes and the press drill and the other equipment we have in there, along with maybe getting a little bit more so we can do a bit more in-house and create a bit more content on fabrication for ETS from here, as well as with Nigel over in Australia, of course. He likes to visit sometimes. So here we are in the very much a work in progress, soon to be fabrication room. We're slowly chipping away at this. In the meantime, Brandon's making use of the spare room for his rally car build. I believe he's storing it potentially how he plans to drive it. I hope not. I might be in the passenger seat with him, or possibly out the window by the looks there, but I'm sure she'll be fine. Got a few tools in here, nothing too exciting, probably apart from the welders here. Love a good welder. We just got a new TIG welder recently, and have a trusty old Lincoln electric here as well. So here I am in the studio where you quite often see Andre. We'll run you through what's in this room. We do some theory-based tuning webinars from here, wiring, engine building, and then of course the course material. So we use a mixture of cameras in this room, some for overhead shots, some for macro shots, and then of course the one at the end of the room filming Andre's face and the engine block beside him, perhaps if it's an engine building webinar. So the room changes frequently. The lights remain the same because they're screwed onto the ceiling. But yeah, the cameras shift around depending what we're doing. Today, for example, Andre is actually filming in the Subaru, so a lot of the camera gear and lighting is in there with him today. Here we also have the trusty Honda B18C, which we do plan to build at some stage, but it's become very handy for doing our live free introduction to engine building webinars with. So it's got pride of place in the corner here with some wires. They don't make it go. It needs a bit more than that, but you get the idea. And also part of our FA20 build lives in here, which we will eventually add to the practical engine building course. So this head is asked about often. It's a Toyota 6-cylinder out of a Land Cruiser, Toyota Land Cruiser, funnily enough. It was sent over from a drag racing team in the UAE for Andre to develop for them a couple of years back. But after shipping it all the way to New Zealand, they actually decided to use a different power plant. So we've just got it kicking around here. The block's upstairs and it looks awesome behind the camera, so why not? So with the workshop out of the way, let's go upstairs and take a look what's up there. So we've got quite a bit of upstairs storage as well on the mezzanine. She's pretty chocker at the moment. Racing tyres, biscuit, a lot of use for that on the lake in the summer. Parts off the 86 that we'll have to put on some sort of wall of shame or glory, or I don't know what you call it, at some stage. And an odd collection of gearboxes. I've never actually thought about it, but I'm not sure why we have so many gearboxes. So the building here was actually originally used for catering. So a big roll of doors for rolling the trucks in, 4 bedrooms, which are now 2 offices and 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, bathroom, and then kitchen lounge, and then an office upstairs. But let's go take a look at the office. So this is the most important room in the office, and this is Petey, who doesn't want to be on camera. What are you up to, Petey?
I'm just working and doing nothing of any interest at all.
Good man, good man. So we've got a simulator set up here. So need to tidy some wiring, etc. on it, but it's basically a Racetech seat and a platform we've gotten through Racetech as well. An Oculus Rift, a computer to run it, a screen to see what you're doing, and some Fanatec gear. This is Ben. You might recognise him from some films, such as this one. What are you doing, Ben? Where are you going?
I'm just going back downstairs to do some work.
Oh yeah. He's working from the jet boat this afternoon, I believe.
Yeah,
hard at it.
For a little blast down the river.
Yeah, nice. Living the dream. So this is the main office, the upstairs office, where all the cool people hang out. Plus Morty, you can probably hear him in the background. Everyone's out at the moment, pretty busy, apart from old mate Luke. We'll see what he's working on, just over the shoulder, nice and creepy. Yeah. What are you working on, Luke?
We are currently working on, I'm currently working on episode 7 of the vlog, so that will be out before you see, before you see this one. Before,
yeah man.
Before.
Yeah, wow. So you're looking at the past right now.
Yeah, this is the
distant
past. This is what the past looks like.
So we got little Morty here in his own desk, essentially. He sounds unhappy, but I promise you he's the most cared for dog ever. So yeah, this is my desk where the magic happens. We'll take a look and see what's on the screen and what we're working on here today. Oh, it's the AEM CD-7 carbon display and tuning course package giveaway. that young Jono, who you met earlier on the way to Pack and Save, possibly, has put together for you guys. So if you haven't entered, you should. So yeah, now we're downstairs in the main hallway. Couple of offices, a couple of bedrooms. If you get tired during the day, we'll see what's happening in Ben and Andre's office and Nora's. Hello, Nora.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. What are you working on?
I am working on some Facebook campaigns.
Oh, nice, nice.
Confidential.
Yeah. The important things of the day. Almost forgot one of the most important things in the workshop here, which is the mainline dyno in the background there. It's a 4-drive hub dyno. I believe it can take up to about 2,500 horsepower even. Nothing we have here is going to reach that sort of power level anytime soon, but we're future-proofing, you know? Bring on that 2,000 horsepower endurance build, eh? So I hope you enjoyed the wee look around here and that we covered everything that answers all your questions about where we produce the course and webinar content for you guys. If not, if we missed anything, pop it in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer there. Next week we're going to look at Brandon Barry's KP61 Starlet, Toyota Starlet rally build. And see what he's got going on there. If you enjoyed that, make sure you like, share and subscribe to catch the next episode and any future vlog releases.